Have you ever felt a shift in the world around you, like something big is changing? You're not alone. Many people are sensing a new energy, a different vibe in the air. This feeling is often linked to what's called the Age of Aquarius, a time of awakening and change. Let's dive into what this means and how it might affect you and the world around us. The Age of Aquarius is a concept that comes from astrology. It's the idea that we're moving into a new era, leaving behind the old ways and stepping into a time of fresh ideas and new possibilities. This shift doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow change that takes place over many years. In astrology, the Earth moves through different ages, each lasting about 2,150 years. These ages are named after the constellations in the zodiac. We're now said to be moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. This change brings with it new energies and influences that shape how we think, feel, and act as a society. The age of Aquarius is often seen as a time of big changes. It's linked to ideas of progress, freedom, and new ways of thinking. Many believe it will bring about a shift in how we see ourselves and the world around us. It's thought to be a time when people become more aware of their inner selves and their connection to others and the planet. One of the big signs of the Aquarian age is how connected we all are. Think about how easy it is to talk to someone on the other side of the world. With just a few clicks, we can learn about different cultures, share ideas, and make friends across the globe. This global connectivity is a key feature of the Age of Aquarius. It's changing how we see ourselves as part of a bigger, worldwide community. Technology plays a big role in this new age. We're seeing advances that would have seemed like science fiction just a few decades ago. Computers, smartphones, the internet. These tools have changed how we live, work, and connect with each other. In the Age of Aquarius, technology is seen as a way to bring people together and spread knowledge. But it's not just about gadgets and the internet. The Aquarian age is also linked to a shift in how we think and feel. More and more people are becoming interested in personal growth, spirituality, and understanding themselves better. There's a growing awareness that we're all connected, not just to each other, but to the planet and the universe as a whole. This shift in consciousness is a big part of the Aquarian age. It's about waking up to new ideas and ways of seeing the world. People are questioning old beliefs and looking for new answers. There's a growing interest in alternative ways of healing, both for the body and the mind. Practices like meditation, yoga, and energy work are becoming more popular as people look for ways to connect with their inner selves. The Age of Aquarius is often seen as a time when human potential is awakening. It's believed that we all have hidden abilities and strengths that we haven't fully tapped into yet. This new age is thought to be a time when more people will discover these inner powers and start to use them. This awakening of potential isn't just about developing psychic abilities or becoming super spiritual. It's about recognizing the power we all have to shape our lives and the world around us. It's about realizing that we're not limited by old ideas or beliefs. In the Age of Aquarius, more people are expected to break free from these limitations and start exploring what they're truly capable of. As we wake up to our potential, we're also seeing changes in how society works. The Age of Aquarius is linked to new social structures and changing power dynamics. There's a move away from top-down hierarchical systems towards more collaborative and community-focused ways of doing things. This shift is visible in many areas of life. In business, for example, we're seeing more companies adopt flatter structures where employees have more say in decision-making. In politics, There's a growing demand for more transparency and citizen involvement. People are looking for new ways to work together and solve problems as a community. The rise of social media and online platforms has played a big role in this change. These tools allow people to connect, share ideas, and organize in ways that weren't possible before. In the age of Aquarius, power is shifting from centralized authorities to networks of individuals working together. This doesn't mean that all old structures will disappear overnight. Change takes time, and there's often resistance to new ways of doing things. But the trend towards more open, collaborative systems is a key feature of the Aquarian age. Along with these social changes, the age of Aquarius is also seen as a time of spiritual growth. This doesn't necessarily mean following a specific religion. Instead, it's about expanding our understanding of spirituality and our place in the universe. In this new age, people are exploring a wide range of spiritual ideas and practices. There's a growing interest in ancient wisdom traditions, but also in new ways of understanding spirituality. Many people are finding ways to combine insights from different cultures and belief systems, creating a more personal and flexible approach to spirituality. One of the key ideas in Aquarius spirituality is the concept of personal connection to higher consciousness. This is the idea that each of us can directly experience a connection to something greater than ourselves without needing an intermediary like a priest or guru. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and energy work are seen as ways to cultivate this direct connection. The age of Aquarius is also associated with the integration of science and spirituality. Instead of seeing these as separate or opposing ways of understanding the world, more people are looking for ways to bring them together. This might involve using scientific methods to study spiritual practices or applying spiritual insights to scientific problems. This merging of different ways of knowing is a key feature of the Aquarian age. It's about recognizing that there are many paths to truth and that we can learn from all of them. This open-minded approach to knowledge and wisdom is helping to break down old barriers and create new understandings. While the age of Aquarius is often described in positive terms, it's important to recognize that times of great change can also bring challenges. The transition from one age to another isn't always smooth or easy. It can involve periods of confusion, uncertainty, and resistance. One of the big challenges of this transition is letting go of old patterns and ways of thinking. We humans are creatures of habit, and change can be uncomfortable. Even when we know that a new way of doing things might be better, it's not always easy to let go of the familiar. This resistance to change can show up in many ways. It might be personal, like struggling to adopt new habits or ways of thinking. Or it might be on a larger scale, like social or political systems resisting needed reforms. Working through this resistance is an important part of the Aquarian transition. Another challenge is dealing with the confusion and uncertainty that can come with rapid change. As old structures break down and new ones emerge, there can be periods where things feel chaotic or unclear. This can be unsettling, but it's also an opportunity for growth and creativity. In the face of these challenges, it's helpful to have tools and practices for navigating the new age. Meditation and mindfulness practices are often recommended as ways to stay grounded and centered during times of change. These practices can help us stay connected to our inner wisdom and maintain a sense of peace even when the outside world feels chaotic. Energy work and healing modalities are also popular tools in the Aquarian toolkit. These practices are based on the idea that we all have an energy field that can be balanced and harmonized. By working with this energy, we can promote physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Connecting with nature is another important practice for many people in the Aquarian age. As our lives become more technologically focused, there's a growing recognition of the need to stay connected to the natural world. Spending time in nature, whether it's a walk in the park or a wilderness expedition, can help us feel more grounded and connected to the larger cycles of life. Technology plays a complex role in the age of Aquarius. On one hand, it's a powerful tool for connection and sharing of information. Digital platforms have made it possible to access spiritual teachings and practices from around the world. Virtual communities provide support and connection for people on similar paths. On the other hand, there's a recognition that too much technology can disconnect us from ourselves and the world around us. Finding a balance between the benefits of technology and the need for direct, unmediated experience is an important challenge in the Aquarian age. One of the key themes of the Age of Aquarius is the idea of creating a better world. This isn't just about waiting for changes to happen, but actively participating in shaping a positive future. There's a growing recognition of our individual and collective power to influence the direction of our society and our planet. This starts with individual responsibility. In the Aquarian age, there's an emphasis on personal growth and development as a way of contributing to the greater good. The idea is that as we become more aware and conscious individuals, we naturally have a positive impact on the world around us. But individual action alone isn't enough. The Age of Aquarius also calls for collective action. This might involve working together on community projects, participating in social movements, or finding new ways to collaborate and solve problems. The challenges we face as a global society require us to work together in new and creative ways. An important part of creating a better world is being able to envision a positive future. In the face of global challenges, it can be easy to fall into despair or cynicism. The Aquarian perspective encourages us to use our imagination and creativity to picture the kind of world we want to create. This positive vision can then guide our actions and choices. For those wanting to actively participate in the energies of the Aquarian age, there are many practical steps that can be taken for personal growth. Daily practices for raising consciousness are a good place to start. This might involve setting aside time each day for meditation, journaling, or other reflective practices. Cultivating compassion and empathy is another important aspect of Aquarian growth. As we become more aware of our interconnectedness, developing these qualities helps us relate to others and the world in a more positive way. This might involve practices like loving kindness meditation, or simply making an effort to see things from other people's perspectives. Aligning with your life purpose is often seen as an important task in the Aquarian age. This doesn't necessarily mean having a grand, world-changing mission. It's about finding ways to live that feel authentic and meaningful to you. This might involve exploring your passions, developing your talents, or finding ways to be of service to others. A key concept in the Age of Aquarius is the power of choice in shaping our reality. There's a growing understanding that our thoughts and actions have a profound impact on our lives and the world around us. This isn't about magical thinking, but about recognizing the real effects of our choices and attitudes. This idea of co-creating with the universe is central to many Aquarian teachings. It's the idea that we're not just passive observers of life, but active participants in shaping our reality. By aligning our thoughts, feelings, and actions with our highest intentions, we can have a powerful influence on our lives and the world around us. One of the most important choices we can make, according to Aquarian thought, is choosing love over fear. This doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing fear, but rather learning to respond to life's challenges from a place of love, compassion, and understanding rather than reactivity and fear. As we've explored the concept of the Age of Aquarius, we've covered a lot of ground. We've looked at the astrological background of this idea, the signs of change we're seeing in the world, and the potential for awakening and transformation on both personal and collective levels. We've discussed the challenges that come with times of great change and explored some tools and practices for navigating these challenges. We've looked at the role of technology in this new age and the importance of balancing our use of tech with connection to nature and our inner wisdom. We've also explored the idea of actively participating in creating a better world through both individual growth and collective action. And we've touched on the power of our choices in shaping our reality and the world around us. It's important to remember that the Age of Aquarius isn't something that just happens to us. It's an opportunity for growth, change, and new beginnings. Whether or not you believe in the astrological concept, the ideas associated with this new age can be powerful tools for personal and collective transformation. You're encouraged to explore these ideas further, to question and reflect on them, and to find ways to apply them in your own life. What resonates with you? What challenges you? How might you incorporate some of these ideas into your daily life? The future isn't set in stone. It's shaped by the choices we make and the actions we take individually and collectively. As we move into this new era, each of us has the power to contribute to creating a more conscious, compassionate, and connected world. The Age of Aquarius invites us to awaken to our potential, to connect with each other and the world in new ways, and to actively participate in shaping a positive future. It's an exciting time to be alive, full of challenges, but also full of possibilities. How will you engage with this new age? What role will you play in the unfolding story of our world? These are questions worth pondering as we navigate these times of change and transformation. Take a moment to reflect on what you've heard. How does it relate to your own experiences and observations? What insights or ideas stand out to you? And most importantly, what steps might you take to align with the positive potentials of this new age? The Age of Aquarius isn't about waiting for change to happen, it's about actively participating in the creation of a new reality. It starts with each of us in our daily choices and actions. By cultivating awareness, compassion, and a sense of connection to something larger than ourselves, we can each contribute to the positive transformation of our world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the Age of Aquarius. May you find inspiration and empowerment in these ideas as you continue on your own path of growth and discovery. The future is in our hands. Let's create it together.